0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, catcher Gary.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fouled off. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Got him to go down swinging there. Gary Sanchez becomes out number 2 this inning. Castellanos will get there, and he stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Javier Baez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner's after it, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Two and 2 the count. Baez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run.
The batter.
First offering on its way. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maben is going to have room out there as he leading off the inning, Gio Urshela, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Urshela.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Fouled away. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. In now is the Yankees DH, number 36. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And it's 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he's got another one here. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Addison Russell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate.
Russell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. He was a double play victim last time around. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So a runner at first now with one away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Zach Britton enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is foul right side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Torres hit the bag. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Slider whiffed on for strike. Digging in, Cameron Maybin. Flied out in his first at-bat. David Phelps enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Castellanos on the move, and no one will track it down. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu is past batting line against David Phelps. He's gone 6 for 10. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Phelps, a former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected. Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Right to Bryant. And that's the second out. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Popped him up. Rizzo is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Javier Baez 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready once again, now David Bodie. Singled homer run in his last time up. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base. And now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's inside. 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. To first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. No balls and 1 strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Lucroy gathers, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1-0 the count. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in once again, Victor Caratini. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Addison Russell will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Off balance throw, gets. Striding into the box, Gio Urshela. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he is out on the tag. Striding in, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Gardner.
4-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Digging in now, number 36. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Gardner, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Here's Cameron Maben now. Tyler Chatwood enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off a plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
All even now, 2-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Got him swinging as he runs the fence. Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 1 for 2. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Standing in, Chris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Maben is there. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by pitch. Pitch popped up. Urshela is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Changeup called strike 1. Takes this the other way to right, and it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
The right fielder,
stepping in,
Aaron.
Steve Cishek takes the ball. Here is he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Two and 0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2 and 1. Could have been 3 and 1. Instead, it's 2 and 2. Quick check on that tying run at first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Wade aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running. Still 2 and 2. He's on the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out
the batter.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got it. Good job of getting the tag down there. And 1 and 1 as this one's in on the hands. And he lays off for a ball. 2 and 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Ball even at 2 and 2. Last chance for the Yankees. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.